Okay, if you hit more than one pad, they're gonna go off at the same time. I'm gonna be showing you 2 of the best DJ sampler apps on an iPad, giving you access right after this. Alright, so the first app we're going to speak about right now is the Noisepad app. Alright, so the Noisepad app, check it out. Hit it right here, okay? This app is $6.99 and trust me, it's worth it. So once the app opens up, is your banks, right? You have your dry and wet for your effects. Smp mode. This is where you're going to be at mostly. And the left-right mode is if you want to switch the effects on the other side, you could hit the left-right mode. So if I just hit, right, you have your global volume right here. Okay, just adjust your global volume. Okay, if you hit more than one pad, they're gonna go off at the same time. You're able to add effects to them. Global effects. All right, you could add reverbs, phases, you know, stuff like that, all the good stuff, right? So let's go into the Smp mode. Let me show you something. With this one, you're able to also control the volume of each individual pad. So if you hit volume, let's say you have a effect that's louder than another one, you could go through and pretty much give your effects like, you know, bring them close to each other, all right? You can mute a sample. Hold. This one is, let's say if you want to just press the sample and when you release it, let's say you hold it, you release it, it stops playing. Okay. But the thing with this whole feature is it's one button for all 12 pads. Let's say you want to add another bank. You hit sort and you will hit add new bank. Give it a name, so let's say bank 8. The thing about this is you would have to download an app by the name of Audio Paste or Audio Copy. So you go over to iTunes, right, and configure it, then copy from iTunes over into your Noisepad. You can actually go into the bank that you just opened, and the thing I like about this app, it's flexible, so you're able to assign samplers to specific pads. So the next one I want to show you guys is the iPro DJ sampler. You have actually more. You have 16 pads right here. If you go into pad assign for this one, you're able to add the touch feature to individual sample. You're able to loop individual samples, start and stop individual samples. So for all 16 pads, you're able to control them individually. So you're able to add effects to a pad. So once you enter into the effects assign, you just select it. Okay, so once it's on steady hold, you know, notice others are blinking. Once this one is on steady, that means your effect over here is added to that pad. All right, so let's just, you see that? Now we could bring it down right here. Slow it down a bit. And that's a cool thing I love about iDJ Pro Sampler. It's very intuitive. You could go in and you could play with, you know, a lot of different options. All right. So let's just quickly go over to how you import and create a new bank. Okay. I actually it's kind of complicated in some sense because you have to go to your iTunes and you got to go in and you got to set up the playlist to communicate with your iDJ Pro. So once you go import and you set up all that, you go to playlist, you go effects, right? Unlike the noise pad where you could individually add an effect to a specific pad, this is different. So if you have 16 pads, you have to choose 16 effects. If you don't choose 16 effects, what's going to happen is you're going to actually, if let's say you choose 12, it's going to just put 12 effects and leave 4 blank, right? You can't actually go in and add those for at a later date. What will happen is if you go in and try to add 4, it's just going to add 4 to a new bank. So let's say you go in and you press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hit done. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so you notice this is 12 samples right here. So if we go in again and we decide to add 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. What it's going to actually do is create one with 4. It's not going to add it to the one that had 12. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, it's a pretty great sampler. You know, you could use for DJ purposes, take on the road. If you're playing on the road and you don't want to take the hardware with you or stuff like that, this is a pretty decent sampler, all right? You're able to change the skin if you want. It has 2 different skins right now in mind, but you could purchase more skins, okay, and change it to, you know, pretty much different color and stuff like that. All right, if you go to the store, you could purchase their packs, okay? They sell the packs $4.99, 99 cents, okay? So it's a pretty great sampler, okay? This one hasn't been updated in a while, but it's still working perfectly. If you go in and you see the review, and the review, it has a bad review. I don't know the reason why somebody give that a bad review. They say it was crashing and stuff like that, but take it from me. I've used this on gigs. Both samplers work great. All right, so listen to me. Let's try them out. Nice samplers for your DJ sets, all right? Listen up. As my shirt says, good vibes only. Thank you for watching the good vibes, the energetic vibes. All right, you don't know. If you're not yet subscribed, please, I encourage you to hit the subscription button down below. Also hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new content. Comment down below. I want to hear from you. I want to see it in the writings, all right? Let me know what are your options when it comes on to triggering your DJ samplers and effects. Hit it up down in the comment. Let me know what I want. All right. So until then, good vibes only. You don't know. Martin does. Wait on it. Martin does. Guess what? I'm out.